and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
What's up, guys? We have our two case, one case hobby, one case tops update hobby. Coming up here in just a bit. Will says, is it only me unable to read names? Will, there's a Google Drive link. If you use that, it'll take you to a spreadsheet that is easier to read, as well as a photo that you can zoom in on. Guys, we will get started here in about 30 minutes at the absolute latest if we have not sold off groupings. If you're interested in any of them, just let me know, and I will BRB here in just a bit. See you here in a minute.
And now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves. Laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant
Hey, old school Stevie says, first time here, what are the prices for group players? So there is a link there. You can click on that, and that'll take you to the website and show you everybody that's available and stuff. And each group is different. Right now, it's $2 a player. It may be dropping here in a few minutes. But that's kind of more or less what it is. If you have a question on any of them, just let me know what group you're interested in, and I can get you a specific price for those as well. I just don't want to sit here and read like 10 names or something like that with prices for each one. Alright guys, I will BRB. Yeah, no problem, Steve. Hey Isaac. So on the website, again, all the groupings that are claimed are grayed out, but I'm in the process of gonna type in everybody that's available right now, so give me just a few and I'll get that over to you guys here in just a second. We will BRB. Oh, Isaac, you're asking who's left. So there is either a link in the Google Drive document. I can also drop the link here. That takes you to a photo and a spreadsheet that shows you who is in each team. Or there's if you swipe right on the website, there's a photo that has all the groupings. I'll be right back though. Give me just a second. I'll get you guys that information. Alright guys, I just dropped the last of those player groupings. They're now $1. That's as low as they're gonna go, $1 per player. So if you guys are interested, head on over to that website. We will get started here in 15 minutes if we have not sold off all our groupings. See you guys here in just a bit. Hey Sip, yeah, you got it. Give me just a second and I'll get that adjusted for you. Raven, we've seen him a couple times, yeah. Chomps pulled one of the days you were watching, if you remember. But, alright guys, I will be RB. Give me just a bit. One of each, Raven. One of each. Alright guys, be back in just a bit.
Do you see you got me falling
Alright, guys, taking a look at who is left real quick. We got the Diamondbacks, Cubbies, Reds, Guardians, Rockies, Tigers, Royals, Angels, Padres, Giants, Rays, and Blue Jays. If you guys are interested in any of those groupings, head on over to the website. If you have questions on anything with those groups, prices, stuff like that, just let me know. We will get started here in 5 minutes. Website will be available for you guys to pick off groups throughout the break. If you see me pull something and you want it, you can head on over to the website, grab the grouping. I will BRB. Give me just a bit. Interesting, Jason. I wonder why. If you ever have an issue with them, just let me know. I haven't seen anything actually come through for Oakland and Miami. I think I hid them. So Jason, if you want them, just let me know. You can send over PayPal. And El Jefre, let me get you an answer. Let me go check if any groupings have sold, and I'll get you that answer. El Jefre, the answer is 120. 120 takes them all. And Jason, let me get you an answer to that. 28 and 28, so what is that, 56? Let me know if that sounds right. El Jefre, let me know if you want them. It'd be 120 to close it out. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we are back. Thank you guys for everybody that grabbed some of those groupings. We truly do appreciate it. We got a case of Update Hobby and a case of Update Jumbo. Give me a second, let me get up here and get into these cases. We'll get them all on the screen and we'll get to ripping. I think we are going to start with some Update Hobby. I of course like to save all my silver packs for the very, very end. I think it just makes it a little nicer. Maybe we'll do some after Hobby and then the rest after Jumbo. Either way, we're going to have a total of 24 silver packs. Interesting, Jason. Well, and the funny thing is, so I think I saw them come through and it looked like somebody was trying to grab them on the website. And sometimes it tries to sell the team twice for whatever reason, and I need to figure that out with Wix. It's just I haven't had time to call. There's our empty case of hobbies. And I think maybe I hid them from you, but it was, I don't think it was at 7 this morning. I certainly was not awake at 7 this morning. I don't think I was awake at 7 this morning in anybody's time zone. Maybe Hawaii's time zone, but that's about it. Let me move that up. Sorry guys, I know it makes a crackling noise, but gotta get these out. Empty case right there for the Jumbo. And we'll get these this way. Yeah, I don't know why I was being weird, Jason. I have heard the website's giving people issues, which I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I'm curious to see what it is. Alright, guys. Let's get started. I'm going to open half of these up, and we will get them on the table. So, guys, tell me who you guys have, who you guys are looking for. What are you guys doing this fine Monday morning? I know it's It's a work Monday for most of us. But we are getting closer to a nice little break for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, so hopefully not too bad for all of you. Or maybe that's why it is bad. There's an empty box right there. Jason says, working. Love it. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm working too, but my advantage is I get to open baseball cards. Like, I'll take that all day long. Cannot complain in the slightest. Empty box. El Jefe says, no idea who I have. I love surprise packages. I like it, El Jefe. We appreciate you closing out these ones especially. You know, there's a lot of players, a lot of groupings, so we appreciate it, my man. And who knows? There were some pretty good teams. So I think you got some solid potential. What's up, Jenna? She says, I want to switch jobs for one day, V. I mean, I'm cool with you coming and doing my job for a day, but like, I don't know if I want to go do your job for a day. I don't know what you do. Jason says, or should I say, working. I mean, I'm cool with you coming and taking my job for a day. I just don't know that I actually want to go do your job. Peacock says hello. Is this thing on? No. It's off. I purposely turned it off. I will not tap on the mic. Mostly because that hurts people's ears. Big Sip says, sitting in my office, arguing with people over the phone nonstop, the usual. Oh no, Peacock. No, Big Sip. Hate when you have to argue with people on the phone. Oh, Adam. He says, oh good, Peacock is here, said no one ever. Aw. Sad Peacock. I will not tap the mic, Peacock, and if you ask me to do it again, I will tap the mic only when you are listening. Interesting, Jenna. That is a, sounds like quite the, career. No, definitely, it doesn't sound as fun as my job. That sounds like, you know, you have to deal with, occasionally telling people they're higher risk or something like that, and, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Big Sip says, I'm an estimator for a construction company. Usually it's people driving up prices for no reason. Interesting. So guys, we're gonna go through this a little faster. We know we're looking for our Yepes, O'Neills, stuff like that. Not Yepes. Rafi Devers on the black gold. We're looking for O'Neil, Julio, Wander, Torque, Witt, stuff like that. Jenna says, never goes over well. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it, Jenna. But, you know, we'll see what we can do. Do you have Maris in this one? And if not, well, hopefully this is a nice little distraction while you do your job. We do go a little faster through the hobby just because, you know, we know what we're looking for. Jenna says she does. Fingers crossed. Let's get it. Adam says specifically we're looking for parallels of Cardinal players. Let's get it. There's Freddie on the 87. I love that he's finally in the Dodger uniform. It only took him half the year and all the products, but he's finally in a Dodger uniform. Adam says, and because hobby isn't as good as Jumbo. Adam, you know, I can't even argue right now. Like, I haven't really had a great hobby case or Jumbo case myself. Like, I've had some good ones. There's Pena. Red Hand. And we got veteran combos. That is Rafi Devers and Kike Hernandez. That is the vintage stock. 94 of 99. We will get this one top loaded. And we potentially have to randomize this one, so it'll get set off to the side here in just a bit. We have to randomize it at the end. So you guys get to deal with me all day today. Chomps is out of town, so he will not be here to do his 4 o'clock show. I am going to be covering that. We're going to have a lot of fun opening 3 boxes of Chronicles. And then you have me, of course, for my normal 9:30 shift. There's Steven Strasburg, Paragons of the Postseason. Adam with the sad face, guys. We're gonna have an auto. It is gonna be red to 25. Adam is sad, but you get Vivian all day, Adam. Hunter Green is covering up. That is gonna be 6 of 25, and it is a Philadelphia Philly rookie. That is Francisco Morales. I'm gonna be honest. This was not the rookie I was expecting. I did not know he was on the checklist. Nice hit right there for the Francisco Morales spot. I'm gonna venture to say he was probably in the unpaid Philly spot. I'm not 100% sure there, but if I had to take a guess, that would be my guess. There's MJ Melendez, one last dance. Kurt Casale and Javi Baez on the 87. So guys, give me your guesses. Do we get a clear today? Do we get a 1 of 1? And do we get... who do we get on the home field advantages? Those are the 3 things I want to you guys to give me your guess on. Just because I'm always curious, and heck, maybe it'll speak them into existence, right? I've pulled 1 clear the other day out of a 3-box hobby for eBay. There's Lou Gehrig on the Diamond Greats. Adam says a Pujols Legendary Hall of Home Field Advantage would be awesome. He actually said amazing. I just can't read. That's going to be Tyler Wade, 631 of 2022. That is the gold. I'm going to set that off to the side. I am going to top load those. That is Ronald Acuna Jr. on the 87. We got Royce Lewis. And O'Neal Cruz on the rookie debut. Alex DeGotti. Geraldo Perdomo, and there's Johnny Mize. Nice one right there. Kyle Schwarber, there's a nice Torkelson. We'll sleep him up. Para. And Fedeo, or Fado. I can never figure out how you say his name. F-A-E-D-O. I'm gonna go with Fado. There's Stephen Kwan on the rookie debut, and Wander Franco on the 87. Nelly Cruz. That is going to be Carlos Rodon. That is going to be code 59. That is going to be our base image variation. Nice hit right there. And Francisco Morales on the silver foil. Let's get this image variation taken care of. Big Sip, he said he's feeling a printing plate out of this case. Oh, Morales is sold. Nice. I like it. I mean, even better. He just seemed like the classic one to be like, no. But to be fair, the players that sell and the players that don't sell really, really surprise me sometimes. Julio. There's Seiya. CJ. Giancarlo and O'Neal Cruz on the black gold. It's a nice one right there. Sorry if I got your hopes up, Luke. Jeremy Pena. And that's going to be Joe Dunnan on the orange ice. Nice semi-color match for the Marlins. They have orange in their uniforms, right? That's going to be 234 of 299 on the orange ice. Nice hit right there, my man. Adam says, V, I now have 8 variations of the Pujols Waino Molina card and 2 more on the way. Nice. Which ones do you have? We got Carlos Correa and Royce Lewis. Jake says, Carl Yastrzemski, of course, but that Braves grouping was too tasty to pass up. There were some good groupings, Jake. The Braves one specifically, I think you had Chipper Jones. I want to say he has an auto in this. I know it's obviously tougher to hit some guys like that, but they're in there. Old School Steve says, I'll take a clear Scherzer if you don't mind. Hey, I will certainly try my best. Adam said base, black, gold, gold foil, green foil, Mother's Day, red foil, red, royal blue, and vintage stock. Nice. So what do you need now? Father's Day. There's Julio. Bobby Witt Jr. And Nick Lodolo on the Generation Now. Trying to think. I like Miggy Home Field Advantage and Pedro Martinez Paragons. It's not asking for a lot, but we will certainly try. Advanced Stats, Father's Day, Independence Day, Memorial Day, and the 1 of 1s. Gotcha. Well, hopefully we can get you something. Do you have some of those players that you would win it in a random if you needed to? Or Gabriel Arias? That's Chris Bassett, 12/15 of 2022. That's the gold parallel. We will get that top load. Adam says, of course. He goes, I know what I'm doing. I like it. Well, and the nice thing is if you wanted to cheap out on it, in our group at least, you only have to have 2 of the 3 to get possession of it, right? So, like, if Yachty went for a... Sorry, guys. Still trying to wake up. If Yachty went for, like, a really high amount, or Pujols was going to go for a high amount, you technically only needed to buy Wainwright and Yachty type of thing. Oh, is Wainwright not? I'm guessing that just means he doesn't have a base card somewhere else, type of thing. So he's just listed on the insert, or he's on the card on the insert, but he's not necessarily listed as a player available. Interesting. Alright guys, box number 2. Gotcha. That makes sense. There's Torque. Tapera. Stephen Vogt is covering up. That's going to be Toronto Blue Jay. That is Blatty Baby. Nice hit right there for the Blatty Baby spot. You got the blue game used jersey. This is going to be a 60 point. Adam says the black printing plate is on eBay from a guy in Korea, but he wants 500 for it. Is it a oboe? Or is it just 500 flat is what he wants? Brian says, go Vladdy. There's Stephen Kwan and Tatis on the 87. Maybe try shooting him a message at him. Granted, the thing is, if other people are also chasing that, it's going to be a little tougher, I'd imagine. But I really hope you get that set. And if not, even just having the, like, everything up until that point would be super, super cool. O'Neal Cruz. There's MJ. Garrett Cooper. CJ Abrams and Julio on the black gold. Set that aside for a top load. Lucas Sims. There's Jeremy Pena. We'll set that aside. It's going to be Carlos Rodon. That is code 59. That's going to be our second image variation Rodon. And Scherzer right behind him on the silver foil. 2 Rodons. Same case. Second box. This is a interesting collation. Interesting tops. There's a Jeremy Pena. We'll set that off to the side. You guys say it. And Ken Griffey Jr., the kid. We got Kyle Isbell. And Bobby Witt Jr. on the rookie debut. Kurt Casale. There's John Schmaltz on the Paragons of the postseason. And Reed Detmers, Mr. No-Hitter. JP Sears. And Hanser. We got Lodolo, Jake McGee, there's a Julio. Torque on the 87. Sorry guys, had to sneeze. Jurickson Profar, there's Wander. That is going to be Starling Marte, 1259 of 2022. We'll set that aside for a top load. Palante and Lugo. Corey Seager. CJ Abrams on the Generation Now. And Bryson Stott. This pack feels a little lighter, like if it's missing cards. Stephen Kwan. So I'm sure one of the other ones will feel like it has a ton of cards in it. There's Wander Franco on the 87. Torque. And Michael Franco. Luplow. And Adam Ottavino. There's Seiya. Pavetta. And I missed the chipper in there. That goes in our save file. Let me move some of these off to the side real quick. Rodon. There's Bam Bam. That's going to be A-Rod on the Diamond Greats. That is the blue non-numbered. Very nice right there. And Norwood. Ulysse Chassin. Hunter Green. There's Mountcastle on the 87. And Kimbrel. Hunter Green. Kershaw on the all-time Dodgers strikeout leaders. There's Craig Kimbrel on the silver foil. And Gonsolin. Who do you guys think is going to win the Cy Young in both leagues? Let me know your guys' guesses, and let me know your guesses on Rookie of the Year. There's a few good ones. That was Witt. Kenzie Gore. There's a nice Julio on the base. Jose Miranda, love his cousin Lin-Manuel. And McCarthy. Adam says Verlander and Alcantara. Verlander for sure. Adam says Strider and J-Rod for Rookie of the Year. There's Vladdy Baby. I really want Julio to win his first Cy Young. I know it's probably not going to happen, but I think the dude's deserving. Between this year and last year, he's just had two phenomenal seasons. CJ. Joe Ryan, and that's going to be Joey Wentz, 601 of 2022 on the gold border. That's going to get a top load. There's Bob Feller on the Diamond Greats. And get these moved off to the side real quick. Alright guys, we'll get started with box numero 3. Yeah? It's weird the way they do it sometimes. We're gonna have our relic in this first pack. Brian says, do I have a hit wall? What do you mean, like, do we have a wall like that we have behind us with like just random hits? If so, no, typically not. For the Halos, that is gonna be Mike Trout, 26 of 199. But if you're talking about like, am I stacking up all the hits and then showing you guys at the end? Absolutely, we do. You know, of course we all collect, so we all have our PCs and stuff, and we have them around here. Highlights of the break on a stand. So, not right now. Typically I show the highlights of the break at the very end. Only because it is a little tougher with the amount of boxes we have on camera and the screen size we have. Like, there isn't much room to put anything up there. But at the end of the break, I can certainly put them all up on the stands and show you guys. We actually got some nice new stands that say Chomps and stuff, so we can certainly put them up there if we needed to. Bobby Wood Jr. Jeff says to our newer friends, think about hitting the like button and subscribing. Kurt Casale, there's Acuna. Reed Detmers. Certainly, if you like what you see, hit that like button. If you don't like what you see, hit the dislike button twice. Really show us your displeasure. That is going to be Jackie Robinson. That is code 59. Very nice SP right there. We'll get that taken care of in just a moment. Nice Jackie image variation. Between this and his SSP, I'm a fan of these. I need to go grab myself a couple. Nice Yaki. There's Jeremy Pena on the 87. I'm actually going to move that over to that pile. And Palante. Jake McGee, there's Julio. Nick Ladola. Wander Franco. Bob Gibson, Paragons of the Postseason. And Matt Beatty. There's Matt Olson. Trevor Story on the 87. Stephen Kwan. And Pache. Bryson Stott. That is going to be Gio Urshela, 1244 of 2022. We'll top load that. And Torque on the rookie debut. So guys, what is your guys' best hit out of update been? What's the best hit you guys have seen out of update? There's Bryson Stott, Generation Now. I think right now the best I've pulled is a Pena to 199 Redemption. But that's just me personally from what I've opened. I've not opened a ton of this. I'm probably at like 3 cases of each. I did get a clear, but I can't remember who it was. Old School Steve says Bobby Wood SP. There's CJ. Stephen Kwan, Generation Now. Adam says he bought a Paragons of the Postseason Pujols sticker auto to 10, posted on the Facebook page a couple weeks ago. I did see that, Savale, along with a decent amount of your other hits. Brian says J-Rod Orange Barry Brewer SSP out of Blasters. Wow, you hit the mascot out of Blasters. That is awesome. I have yet to get a mascot even out of Hobby and Jumbo. Max Scherzer. Super tough pulls. I've pulled, I think as a group, out of Series 2, we pulled a total of 2. We pulled Mr. Redlegs and Mr. Met, but like few and far between. Like we went from like July to October before we pulled the second. Nico Goodrum is covering up. That's gonna be Bryson Stott, a 111 of 2022. Nice rookie gold border right there. Donaldson, there's Melendez. Carlton Fisk. O'Neal and Quintana. We are going to have a red ice coming in there, say it. Hunter Green, that is Clevy, and that's actually going to be the orange ice. Big Hair Don't Care. And Orlando. Let's get this Clevy taken care of, and then we'll take a look at the back, take a look to see what it's numbered to 299. That is 16 of 299. Former HR director says, have no fear. Former HR director is here. What's up, Savage? How are you doing? Savage, if you want to let me know how much I owe you, I will shoot that on over probably once I'm done with this break if I get a chance. I don't know what else you got, but possibly get a couple others. There's Bobby Witt Jr. Cal Ripken Paragons. You got the Veerling 19 of 76. That's awesome. Congratulations, my man. Correa. And Audius is covering up Vladdy Baby. That is going to be the blue 87 design. Nice hit right there. Not numbered. There's Ted. And Zimmer. Let me get these cards moved off to the side, and we'll get on to box numero 4. I believe that means number 4. Savage says, opened up eBay, looked at the numbering, and said, gotta spend for it. Now you need to get the 17 of 76 to go with it. Patrick said, hey there, just stopped in to say thank you for the sweet Acuna Boys of Summer. You pulled me late last night on the Chronicles break. Almost choked my coffee this morning when I saw it. Dude, congratulations. That was nasty. I love the Boys of Summer cards. Jordan Luplow is covering up. That's going to be Polar Bear Pete Alonso on the event-worn memorabilia. Nice hit here for the Polar Bear spot. Patrick, those cards are super awesome. Glad to see it go to you. There's Nolan Ryan and Diego Castillo. Nice. Never seen one pulled. I like it. I just knew it was the Boys of Summer. I had no idea who it was going to be, so I was pumped. Honestly, that might have been one that I tried to see crest until the very end had I known who it was. But it was a good one regardless. Shane Boz. Chronicles has been really, really good to us. There's CJ Abrams. And James Norwood. we are going to have our home field advantage coming in here. Castillo. Yusei Kikuchi, and Kershaw is covering up. That is Alec Thomas on the home field advantage. Nice hit right there for the Alec Thomas spot. You got the hot air balloons, some saguaro cactuses, a danger for rattlesnakes, and some tacos. I like it. Congratulations on that home field advantage to the Alec Thomas spot. Later, Patrick. I am sure I'll see you again. Bobby Witt, MJ Melendez, and Gonsolin. Hunter Green. There's Julio on the base. Got Nick Plummer. Yogi Berra, Paragons. And MJ Melendez, nice one right there. Royce Lewis. There's Joe Ryan. Bobby Witt on the 87. I'm actually going to put that Witt in the top load pile. Savage says, I hate when you find a card you're looking for and you're not trying to spend money. Definitely, Savage. I've been in that position before. Torque. Tapera. We got Dinelson Lamet, 1291 of 2022 on the gold border, and Adam Hasley. Top load that one. Stephen Kwan. Matt Manning, Generation Now. MJ Melendez. Jeremy Pena. Isn't it Hasley? Hazley? I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard his name said, so. There's Matt Olson. O'Neal Cruz. Jeremy Pena. Lavasidia. There's Seiya on the rookie debut. And Davies. Yeah, never heard of him, Savage. But Hazley, got it. I would have just gone with the S, so I guess that's where I got Hasley. That is gonna be Joe Kelly, 310 of 2022 on the gold border. Top load that, and Detmers. There's Gary Carter on the 87. Paven Smith's college roommate. Interesting. Where did they go to school, Savage? Julio. Only since, I have a feeling you know the info off the top of your head, so. What's up, Will? Like Maniac, never really got a chance at the Phillies. University of, is that Virginia? Or is that, supposed to be something else? Hunter Green. No DeGrom yet, Will. Okay, it is Virginia. I was like, I'm just double checking. I wasn't sure if it was just UV or UVA. No Alonso, no well, no, what we did get a Pete Alonso. We got the All-Star Game relic. There's Jordan Alvarez. Yep. There's Bryson Stott. That's gonna be Big Poppy. That's gonna be the base image variation with the rings. I like it. And Stephen Kwan. Let's get this Big Poppy top loaded real quick. And last pack of box number 4, then we'll get these moved off to the side and continue. Helio. Austin Riley. There's Mookie Betts on the Diamond Greats. And Jan Gomes. Let's get this set off to the side. Alright, box number 5. There's Ted Williams. No Marsh yet, Isaac. No Marsh. But we're working on it. We're still pretty early in this break. We're less than halfway through Hobby. Julio on the All-Star. There's Tatis on the black gold. Garrett Richards. There's going to be Raymel Tapia, 1728 of 2022. We'll get that one in a top load here in just a bit. Lodolo and Julio right behind Gonsolin. Tyrone Taylor. I always think it's weird that there's Scherzer, that Donnie Walton went from Donnie to Donovan. Normally people shorten their name, not lengthen it. That's going to be Hunter Dozier on the silver foil. Seiya is base rookie. Brooks Paragons. There's MJ Melendez. The One Last Dance, Kluber, and just keep going. Raimel Tapia. There's Hunter Green. We'll sleeve that one up. Naquin. I know he has an interesting pronunciation to his last name. I just don't remember it, so I want to say it's something like Nakin. Or Naqueen, something like that. I know Votto pronounced it one time and the reporter's like, you're messing with us. There's Biggio. That's going to be a nice image variation, code 59. That looks pretty cool. And LeCastro. Just double check the code on this one. I feel like I saw this one before and it's an SSP, but no. There's a Torque one, I think, where he's doing something similar. Maybe that's the SSP. Bobby Witt Jr. No, so they actually asked him a little bit later and he was like, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. That's what, because that's what they thought too. They were like, nah, you're just messing with us. But then I guess they asked Tyler Naquin or whatever and he was just like, no, that's my last name. Derek Jeter. There's Pepio. Suzuki. Keep going. There's Torque on his rookie. Bobby Witt debut. I'm gonna be honest, Raven, I have no idea. I just know at the time when I heard about that, he was a MJ Melendez, Stephen Kwan, Mariano. He's a free agent. At the time when I heard it, he was still red. Luke Jackson, Pepio. That's gonna be Garrett Stubbs, 148 of 2022. Nice one right there. We'll top load that. Josh Lowe. There's CJ. BGO. Savage says Garrett Stubbs with the exclamation point. There's a nice Pena. We'll get that top load. Pena number 2. And Seth Lugo. MJ Melendez, Generation Now. Nick Plummer on the silver foil. There's Juan Soto, 87. And Stephen Kwan. Zach and Garrett both had the same role for the Phillies in the playoffs. I feel like I want an explanation on that, but I don't know that I do. Dylan Tate, and that's going to be Michael Lorenzen, 68 of 99 on the vintage stock. Honestly, Raven, I have no idea what Abreu is going to do. It's going to be interesting to see how his situation plays out. Oh, gotcha. Didn't play, but drank a ton. I kind of figured that's where you were going with it, but you know. Ozzie Smith. I just realized I was putting my image variations in the wrong stack. Alright, guys. Last pack of box number 5. And we're going to have another relic. The Gotti. And Freddie is covering up. That's going to be Polar Bear on the Lou Gehrig Day patch. Nice hit right there for the Polar Bear spot. Get this one taken care of. Raven says, I need my vintage stock. And Mother's Day. Alright, box numero 6. Odorizzi. There's CJ. Pena. Bobby Witt. We'll top load that one. You found the black and Father's Day on the same day? Nice. Hunter Renfroe. Philly Phenoms. There's Julio on the Generation Now. We'll set that off to that side. And MJ Melendez. I'm trying to think. We have gotten 1 auto so far out of a total of 5 boxes. Typically, I've been seeing 3 autos per hobby case. Series 2 was something like 8 to 4. This one has been closer to 9 to 3. Gabriel Arias, that's going to be Tyler Malley, 1623 of 2022. We'll top load that one. But this one has been closer to that 9 to 3. So let's see if we could get 1 more out of this one. If not, we should get 2 out of the next 6. Shohei right there. Savage says, V, Jeff Saturday is the first coach to say a team sucked. And give me 1 second, I need time to read that. Then Beat said team 2 weeks later without any prior coaching experience. Really? That is crazy. So he actually won a game, Savage? Was this his first actual game coaching? First, best game the Colts have played this season? Interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. You know, he gave a press conference where he was talking about, you know, yes, he hasn't coached, but he's been around it. He knows great coaches and stuff like that. You know, his press conference was very convincing when they introduced him or when he talked about it. Jake McGee, 238 of 499. Love the green foil, McGee. We'll get that top loader here in just a second. Saya and Stamont. So Jake McGee gave me my first MLB game used baseball. So he forever holds a small piece of my baseball love. CJ Abrams. And new test for the West. Yeah, exactly, Savage. I mean, yes, he has no true coaching experience, but he's been around the game. He played for so long. He was around how many Hall of Fame players, aside from his own career? Bobby Witt. So, you know, I totally understand. I liked his argument. Jordan. I mean, you play behind the, or I can't remember what position he played, but, you know, you play with Manning behind you, like, you know a thing or two. And, honestly, the players may look up to him because of what he did as a player. Yeah, exactly, Savage. And that's the thing. In the true sense of the word coach, he wasn't a coach. Warren Spahn. But, you know, you mentor the rookies as they're coming up. You do stuff like that. And, yeah. And he was a captain. I'm sure he listened to a lot of guys. Jeremy Pena. I did not know Manning did that. 9th all-time in hits, 989 of 2022. That is Theoberto. That's going to get a top load. Rob Ren Sniffer. I can't say his name. Ren Snyder? Rep Snyder? Rep Snyder. Yeah, so he was a center. Nolan Ryan, Garrett Stubbs, Stephen Kwan. It was a huge argument while they were mic'd up. Pache and Doval. There's Vladdy, baby. I just think it's crazy that you really don't see Andrew Luck anymore since he retired. Like, he almost disappeared. Went and did his, I think, architectural stuff. But just crazy. Oh, is he on college coverage? Had no idea. Julio. I just knew I hadn't seen him around anything like NFL related really. Sports. There's MJ Melendez. Nick Whitgren. That's going to be Josh Donaldson, 36 of 199 on the red ice. We'll top load in just a second. And Austin Meadows. We have 2 packs left in box number 6, and then we will be halfway through our hobby case. Adam says, set the franchise back a few years. They still haven't recovered. Stephen Kwan. Babe Ruth. Kind of wish they'd give up on the season so they can draft a QB with a high pick. Adam, are the Colts your football team, by chance? Nick Lodolo. There's Julio. Garrett Cooper and Polar Bear Pete Alonso. That's going to be our 3rd Polar Bear hit. We got the manufactured relic. We got the All-Star game. And now we got the Major League material. Polar Bear spot is crushing. Alright guys, let me get these out of the way real quick. Let's get our sleeves out of the way. Alright. Let's get 6 more boxes up here. Savage says the Eagles are undefeated and currently own the number 4 pick via the Saints. Nice. Empty box. Empty box. And 2 more. Get that pack set aside. Savage says it's almost pickup time. He is waiting to see almost no parents at the school. Empty box. And our last hobby box right here. Alright. Box numero 12. Let me just get a drink and we'll get going. Alright guys, box numero 7. That's gonna be Nelly Cruz on the silver foil. And Degati. There's Seiya. Sonny Gray. And Chris Paddock. Arcia. going to be Bob Feller on the Diamond Greats. And Nelly Cruz. It's going to be Anthony Bass, 497 of 2022 on the gold border. Get that top loaded. Lodolo and Gonsolin. Curious if Julio will be the first card of this one. Typically those two follow each other. He is not Hunter Green. Bobby Witt. Javi Baez, there's Julio. Top load him. Almost had a 60-point quad double yesterday. Wow. That's crazy. How the heck did that happen? Are they still trying to get what's his name fired? I know at the beginning of the season there was some like press coverage about trying to fire Doc. There's Polar Bear Pete. There's MJ Melendez and Solster. CJ. Cunha. $59 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, and 7 blocks. Utah kept fouling him in the final second so he couldn't shoot threes. There's Torque. Orlando Arcia, 67 of 199 on the red ice, and Josh Donaldson. Get this one taken care of. Nice Orlando Arcia. Move a couple of these top loads back. There's Stephen Kwan, Jock Peterson, Strasburg. The computer says it's gonna rain today. Oh no, there's Julio. Not a fan of the rain. Johnny Mize. And Cano. Wander Franco. That's going to be Gabriel Arias on the silver foil. And Seth Lugo. Carlos Rodon. And Stott. That is crazy savage. Roofnet Odor. Helio Ramos. That's Tony Gonsolin, 269 of 2022. Old School Steve says you can come hang out in the snow. Steve, I've been around snow plenty in my life, and I do not like it in the slightest. It briefly snowed the other day, and I text Chomps. I was like, this isn't okay. I'm not a fan. He's like, isn't it like this in New Mexico? And I'm like, yeah, but I still didn't like it there. I'm just not a fan of snow. That's Lou Bob on the black gold. That is Curvin Castro on our 87 auto. Nice hit right there for the Castro spot. Let's get this one taken care of. That is Blue Ink on card 87 rookie auto. Nice hit right there. Steve, where are you from? Or what state? No numbers on that Castro. Second auto of this break. Big Sip says, come try a Buffalo winner. No, I live where I live for a reason. CJ Abrams. ready. Yeah, Northern Michigan, that doesn't sound very fun. I'm good where I'm at. I'll just complain about the snow here and know it's nothing in comparison to you guys. But still not like it. You know, I'm just gonna protest it. There's Jeremy Pena. Top load him. O'Neal on the rookie debut. There's Jeremy Pena, rookie debut. Chad Cole. Josh Lowe, Generation Now. Jake says, try -40 real day temp in Minnesota. Again, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna complain about my weather, but again, at the same time, no, I don't have it as bad as half of you guys. That's gonna be Chris Archer, 1559 of 2022. Nice gold border. Top load that. And Bobby Witt, rookie debut. All I can say is you guys are crazy for dealing with the weather you deal with. Carlos Correa. Alright, let me get these moved off to the side, guys, and we'll keep going. Box numero 8. Savage, here's the beautiful thing. The answer is no or no Minnesota. Or Minnesota. It's like, I'll stay here, you go there. Cicerno. Griffey. Clayton Kershaw. And Sonny Gray. There's Jeremy Pena. We'll top load him. Nolan Arenado. And Adam Engel. Zach Greinke, Jace Peterson. That's going to be Polar Bear Pete Alonso, 139 of 2022. Nice black, gold, black. We'll top load that. Sounded super weird. Tops black, gold, black. Bobby Witt. Torque on the 87. Big Sip says the one and only Alonso case. It's kind of interesting. That's gonna be Taylor Walls, Stephen Kwan, and Tyler Wade. Julio. Savage says, who's going to be the first free agent to sign and to where? Honestly, I think it's all going to be dependent on where Judge goes. So I think Judge is going to have to be the first domino to fall. Although Kershaw, I guess, is pretty close to signing with the Dodgers again, is my understanding. They're just working on some final logistics. So, we'll see. Maybe it'll be Kershaw. Who knows? There's Seiya Suzuki on the 87. Yeah, no problem, Will. Torque on the rookie. That's going to be rookie combos, Phoenix Sanders and Dustin Knight, 287 of 2022. Get that one top loaded. DeGrom to Rangers, 5 years, 175, opt out in 3 somewhere. Interesting. Stephen Kwan, I could see that happening. Kyle Cody, Spencer, and Meadows. Starling Marte. CJ. Odor, and there's Jose Miranda. Loved his cousin Lin-Manuel. There's O'Neal Cruz. And Brendan Donovan on the silver foil Cardinal. Nice hit right there. It's gonna be Tatis. And Seiya, rookie debut. Then you'll see Rodon, Anderson, Tyone, Bassett level guys start to fall into place. Honestly, I can see Tyler Anderson signing back with the Dodgers if we can offer him something semi-favorable. There's MJ Melendez, which I think we can. Julio Ramos, and Rich Hill is covering up. It's gonna be Ozzy Albies on the blue. I know we made him a qualifying offer, but we'll see what happens. Bob Feller on the Diamond Greats. Yeah, it'll be interesting. He had, you know, yes, he's good, but this was his one really solid season, so it's gonna be a little interesting. Somebody was asking about this guy earlier. It's Brandon Marsh on the Major League material. Nice hair right there. Hair and beard on fleek. Get this one top loaded. Nice red Angel jersey, but it's kind of fitting. He's a Philly now, and well, they also wear red, so works perfect. Ryan Mountcastle. And Manny Pena. We got Hunter Green, Chipper Jones, Paragons of the Postseason, and Boston Flex. It's going to be JJ Matijevic, 562 of 2022. Get that top loaded. Vladdy Baby, Desert Cool Down, and Harrison. Last pack of box number 8. And Sean Doolittle. Let's get these put up real quick. And we'll keep going. Box numero 9. This will get us 3/4 of the way through the case. And then we can get into our jumbo case. Ramon Urias. There's Seiya Suzuki. And Stephen Kwan. Chang on the silver foil. So where do you guys think Judge signs work? I know we've all been speculating for a while. San Francisco is freeing up a lot of cap space. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. Jeff says free agent market will be stalled a while to see what Judge does. If Judge leaves Yankees, they will spend on a shortstop for pitcher with four quality shortstops. The last to sign will get the least. Yeah. Adam says he stays in New York. Stroman and Eduardo Rodriguez, 11 of 76 on the Independence Day parallel. I would say yes, except they started booing him towards the end, and I feel like, you know, that weighs on a player. Like, you do amazing things, and then they turn on you real quick the second things don't go right. You know, I know some of the players had voiced that just based on some of the interviews that had come out. But it's going to be interesting. I know Joey Gallo had said he had a rough time there. There's Say It. You say Kikuchi. Aaron Judge. I really hope the Dodgers don't make a play. I mean, if we do, we do, but I personally hope we don't. There's Bobby Witt, Julio, and Mercado. Only because then we have to move Mookie to second. I don't think that's ideal for us. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Alec Thomas. It's gonna be Tatis on the blue 87. George Brett Paragons, that did not want to leave. And MJ Melendez rookie debut. There's Pena. Pena again. And Pepia. I'm trying to remember if the Marsh came out of this box or if that was from the last box. Either way, we are... That was Hank Aaron on the Diamond Greats. Either way, we are at 2 autos to... I don't know, what, 5 or 6 relics? Need one more auto from this case to kind of keep on the somewhat average 3 autos per case. Obviously not a guarantee in any of that, just kind of the way it's been playing out for us lately. Vidal Brujan, Aaron Judge. It's going to be Gabriel Arias. That is code 59. Nice image variation right there. CJ on the silver foil. Going to top load that. Let's get both of these taken care of real quick. Jeff says Cashman has been burnt on so many long-term contracts. If San Francisco goes 10 years and outbids the Yankees, he won't be sad in San Francisco, 100 miles from his home. Yeah. There's Julio. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know that San Francisco is necessarily going to give him 10 years, Shohei. But especially given his age, I know he's slightly older. So a little tougher to say 10 years just because he did go to college and he played his 4 years there. We are gonna have a relic. Jose Miranda. And Dickerson is covering up. That is Goldie. That does have a little bit of delamination issues right there. If you have the Goldschmidt spot, I will get you a pack and box UPC. Just in case you want to try to replace that. It's not that bad, it is the base, but you just, you know, we'll provide it in case you need it. There's Matt Chapman, Nelly Cruz. Yeah, Isaac, you got it if that was you. We will certainly make sure you are taken care of on that. The Castro. Stephen Kwan. Savage, that's like having him play 81 games at Great American Small Park. Like, he would probably be good. What's up, Smitty? How are you? How are you feeling today? I know you're a couple days away, or a couple days removed from treatment. That's gonna be Jose Miranda, 1534 of 2022. Nice one right there. One more pack. There's CJ. Oh, I know nobody wants 81 games in Cincy, but, you know, doing okay, just tired. That's fair. I'm gonna move my sleeves to the side real quick. Alright guys, 3 boxes to go. We're gonna have a relic in the first pack. Yu Chang, and that's gonna be Garrett Cole on the gray away jersey for the Yankees. Nice hit there for the Garrett Cole spot. That's fair, Savage. Matt Brash. And MJ Melendez. Jose Miranda. I feel like I missed a Torque in there 1 second, guys. Nope, it was Dickerson that I saw, not Torkelson. That's Tatis on the black gold. Torque. Tapera. George Kirby is covering up. Michael Givens, 36 of 71. Nice black border Givens. There's CJ Abrams, Stephen Kwan, Schwarber, MJ Melendez, Oscar Mercado, CJ. There's Pedro Paragons, O'Neal Cruz, and Presley. Jeremy Pena. Back-to-back Penas. That was kind of interesting. Saya and Jake Walsh. Chris Bryant. Zach Davies is going to be 545 of 2022. There's Wander Franco. Royce Lewis. And Trevor Story. Felix Bautista. There's Lou Gehrig, Paragons of the Postseason, and Stephen Kwan. Adrianza. There's going to be a Ledimus Diaz 417 of 2022. We'll get that top loaded. And Doval. Taylor Rogers. Goldie Lodolo. There's Torque. Adam Ottavino. Seiya Suzuki. Palacios. And Second Rider. Rodon. That is going to be Yu Chang on the silver. And Castillo. CJ Abrams on the 87. And Tropeano. 2 packs to go in this one. It's going to be Josh Donaldson 165 of 499. We'll top load that. Julio and Mercado. Let's get this one taken care of for the Donaldson spot. Let's get the Archer, Miranda, Bobby Witt Jr. That's going to be Alex Rodriguez on the Diamond Greats and Yadiel Hernandez. Get this moved off to the side and we will continue. Box number 11 coming up next. Hanser and Joe Kelly. There's a nice Julio rookie debut. We'll get that top loaded. Wander Franco. Hunter Green. And Sonny Gray. Eugenio Suarez. Dustin May, Hilliard. There's David Ortiz on the Diamond Greats. So guys, tell me, what do you guys predict we get for our last auto of this case? Or do you think that was our last auto of the case with the Curvin Castro? We've gotten 2 so far. Typically you see 3 in my past experience. That's going to be Paddock 31 of 300. That is the advanced stats. William Woods on the silver. And Matt Olson, last card right there. Let's get this Archer taken care, or Paddock taken care of, correction. Packy Naughton or Brendan Donovan, please. Let's get it. I do love saying Packy Naughton's name, so I wouldn't be opposed to it. Mo, Squan, and Tyler Wade. Jan Gomes and Camilo Duval. Bobby Witt Jr. on the black gold. There's Torque and Degatti. What's up, Carter? You have a very long comment. I'll read it here in a second. Carter says, Packy Naughton sounds like a guy that hangs out in Irish pubs just looking for fights. Doesn't even drink, just hangs out and starts fights. Derek Jeter. It's Packy Naughton. It's gonna be Andrelton Simmons 1059 of 2022. Nice gold border right there. Meadows. Buster Posey, Paragons of the Postseason. And Starling Marte. Carter says either that or when someone says, I got a guy, he's that guy. Interesting. O'Neal Cruz, rookie debut. CJ Abrams. There's Ted Williams. It's going to be Dustin May, 1515 of 2022. Nice hit right there. Let's get these situated, that way they don't topple. Pepia, Suzuki, and Davies. So we are top loading all of the golds to 2022. Just probably going to do those off camera just for sake of time. Kyle Isbell. Trouty. And Witt. Carter says, I recently got back in the gym for the first time in like 5 years. To say I'm sore is an understatement. I could imagine, Carter. Guys, we're going to have a redemption. Who do you guys think we're going to see? Bobby Witt. I have no idea whose redemption's in this set yet. You are due to receive a All-Star Stitch dual autograph card. Red parallel. Manny Machado and Joe Musgrove. Nice hit right there. I have a feeling we might have to randomize this. That is fire regardless. Nice dual auto. Red parallel. Set that off to the side. Craig Biggio. Reds are typically to 5. I don't know if they're to 5 or 25. I think to 25, but not sure on the dual stitch auto. I know like the Major League Material Reds are to 25, stuff like that. But it may be different in that one. Carlos Correa. Especially because it's a dual, I have a feeling you might be right that it's to 5, Adam. There's Julio on the generation now. Melendez and One Last Dance. CJ Abrams. And Roberto Perez is covering up Rogers Hornsby. Nice SP right there. That's the first time I've seen this one. Love that they changed the logos based on what they were using at the time they played. That is a really nice one. That is code 59. Fort. Juan Soto on the 87. Move this off to the side real quick. Alright, let's keep going. MJ Melendez. Bummer. Red is numbered to 10. Nice, Carter. Thanks for looking that up, my man. O'Neal Cruz, rookie debut. Yogi Berra. There's Seiya Suzuki. Andrew McCutcheon. That's going to be a nice image variation. That is code 59. Suzuki and Stalmont. Let's get this McCutcheon taken care of. So put that in my image variation stack. Bobby Witt. Stephen Kwan. There's Matt Brash. And Ross Stripling. There's CJ Abrams. And Cano. Jeremy Pena. There's Taylor Rogers, 1601 to 2022. Red or 10 or less. Okay. I like it. So that's kind of one of those that it might be to 10, but might be to 5 or something, just depending on the players on it. Like I'm sure the Shohei Trout or something and something like that is to 5 or, you know. Ozzie Smith on the Diamond Greats. Yeah, it's possible it's to 10. That's gonna be Abreg on the Major League material. That's nice. Blue jersey right there. Helio Ramos, Alberto Brea, Stephen Kwan. Torque. CJ Abrams. And Bryce Elder was the last card then. Yeah, exactly, Carter. Something like Trout Judge would probably be to 5. I agree with that comment. Darren Ruff, Aledmus Diaz, and Jesus Luzardo on the blue. Just a few packs left in our hobby case. Lucas Sims, there's Pena. Get that top loaded. Corbin Burns and Sonny Gray on the 87. Helio Ramos, there's Babe Ruth, Paragons of the Postseason. Oh yeah, exactly. It's definitely a filthy card, Carter. Heck, even if it was to 25, it's a filthy card. Like, you don't see too many, and especially because it's the stitches, you know it's going to have the relics in there. Julio. So far, this case looks like it's going to give us that 3 autos only, similar to what it's been giving us. There's Javi Baez on the 87. Julio on the rookie debut. Wander Franco. It's going to be A-Rod on the Diamond Greats. Stephen Kwan on the silver. That's going to get a top load. Nice hit right here on the base rookie, not the rookie debut. Makes it even better. Let's put that in that file. Julio on the All-Star. MJ Melendez, and Kluber. Tyler Naquin, Nisner, MJ Melendez, that's a good one right there on the orange ice. That's going to be to 299. We'll get that top loaded. Take a look at the back of this one. 62 of 299. Let me get this moved off to the side, get my sleeve pile moved aside. There we go. Sleeve pile. And get my top load pile moved right here. Alright guys, we have gotten through our hobby case. Give me just 1 second. I do have to respond to one message real quick. Alright, let's open half of our update case. Get it up and out on the table. I'm going to set our silver packs from the jumbo case off to the right, just because we have the hobby ones to the left. And You know, I want to see, what do we get? Is it better out of Hobby or Jumbo? I'm gonna put them right there. You can still see them in the camera. Carter says there are Devers Ramirez dual stitches to 10 on eBay. And they're just relics, no patches. Interesting. That's kind of a bummer. I was hoping for patches. Especially if it's to 10, like, give me something good. Yeah, at least have the All-Star patch. Definitely agree with you there, Carter. Alright guys, our oversized box toppers. That's gonna be Ronald Acuna Jr., Cal Ripken, and Theoberto. Nice reproduction rookie cards. Get these moved off to the side. And let's get to ripping. There's Luke Jackson, Pepio. Norwood. Steve Sischek. Alcard Shipek. Jake Walsh. Bobby Witt Jr. There's CJ Abrams on the silver. We're going to top load that. Palacios 234 of 499. That's going to be the green ice. Wander Franco on the black gold, Peterson, and Vladdy Baby. I'm gonna top load all of these. Get the Palacios taken care of. Big Sip says the big wall of jumbo. Great wall of jumbo, actually. Alright, let's keep going with our jumbo. Of course, looking for our one auto, one relic, and one manufacturer. And a nice home field advantage. I have had a little luck actually getting the home field advantages out of the jumbo cases. It seems it's a little less consistent in the one per case. I've had a little bit more luck with the hobby, but we'll see how that goes this time around. Of course, it could just been that case I opened. Seiya Suzuki. Jason Hayward was just released. Shocking. Christian Pache on the silver. That's going to be Ian Happ. That is, what's that going to be? I guess that is the blue All-Star game. Nice one right there. Polar Bear Pete. Clayton Kershaw and Bryson Stott. Josh Lowe. There's Jeremy Pena. Set him aside and top load him. Cole. Joe Ryan. There's Julio. Bobby Witt Jr. Boston Flex. Lou Gehrig, Schwarber, and Judge. There's Bobby Witt Jr., Torque. Chad Green. It's gonna be Brad Hand, 1224 or 1214 of 2022. We'll top load that. Cal Ripken. And Alec Thomas on the 87. Sergio Alcantara, Will Smith, there's Seiya Suzuki, Pavetta, O'Neal Cruz, Sam Hilliard. We are going to have our manufactured Al Kaline, Marte, Chappie, and Hilliard is covering up Jazzy Jazz on the Jackie Robinson Day. Nice hit right there. This is not going to have any numbers, but super nice. Get it top loaded. We'll keep going. Second stack here. Get an idea of the collation for this case. Looks like our relic is going to be in this stack. Jeremy Pena. There was Julio. Thought I saw him. Mercado. Reed Detmers, Roofnet Odor, Reese McGuire. That's going to be our advanced stats. 84 of 300. We got Ozzy Albies on the Major League material. And that almost looks like Cork. I know it's not, but it almost looks like it. Smolty, Castillo, and Tatis. Nice Ozzy. Get that taken care of. And Reese McGuire advanced stats. Savage, he is not. He actually won't be in today. He is out of town helping a friend that had a family situation, so he is not in town. Jake McGee, there's Julio. CJ Abrams. Jeremy Pena. Adam says, breaking now at CLB, V at CLB, accuses Ozzy Albies of using corked bat. More at 5 and 6. To be fair, I didn't accuse him of using it. There's Andrelton Simmons. I said I know it's not. That's CJ Abrams. That is code 59. That is covering up an auto, so we will take a look here in just a second. Nice CJ on the SP. We're going to top load that. Tim Anderson. Seiya is covering up for the Baltimore Orioles. That is Mike Bauman. Nice blue ink on card rookie auto on the 87 design. Nice hit for you right there. Let's take care of the CJ. Savage says, I'd call him to my office for missing shifts, but I was fired, so above my pay grade. Yeah, that's fair, Savage. Stephen Kwan. Young Gomes. Yeah, he'll be out of town today and tomorrow for sure. George Brett. Jazzy Jazz and Bryce Harper. He had a small section of the office at him for all of like 27 seconds. Then he was fired in that 37th second. It took us like 10 seconds to find him an office. I have a desk in the office, but you know, it's a little cluttered. There's Torque, Tapera, Stephen Quan. That's going to be Wander Franco 347 of 2022. We're going to top load that. Ken Griffey Jr. CJ Abrams. MJ Melendez. Andrew Stevenson on the gold foil, Griffey. Stanton and Torque on the 87. That was box number 1 of Jumbo. Let me get this Wander taken care of real quick. Kyle Isbell. There's Torque. Para. Matt Chapman. It's going to be Jose Azocar. Craig Kimbrell, 428 of 2022. Get that top loaded. Bob Gibson, Jordan, and Royce Lewis, 87. Azocar. Stephen Kwan will get that top loaded. It's gonna be Japan Legends Reunite. Zimmer. We got Hunter Green. Kyle Schwarber on the event worn memorabilia. Josh Gibson. Theoberto and Lodolo. Let's take care of this Schwarber. Savage look away. And let's get to our next pack. Lucius Fox. There's Torque. Julio. There's Donovan Walton. Michael Fulmer. Hunter Dozier on the silver foil. Josh Donaldson, that's going to be an image variation, code 59. We'll top load that. David Ortiz, Garrett Cole, and Derek Jeter. Let's get this one taken care of. Nice, Donaldson. Yusei Kikuchi. Torque. There's Sean Doolittle, Chad Green, Bummer, Tyler Wade. It's going to be covering up a variation. We also have an auto there, so we're going to move this to the back. Nestor Cortez, Schwarber, and that's going to be Shohei Ohtani. That is 288 of 299. That's going to be the black, I believe. Hold on. Paragon's Lou Brock. And our auto from the Baltimore Orioles. That is Mike Baumann, number 2. Nice Shohei right there. That is the second 87 on-card Baumann auto. Very nice for the Baumann spot. Let's get the Shohei taken care of. pack the case, I just want to say that. Savage says, but I don't want to go to dismissal. Then don't do it, Savage. Just let her walk home. She'll be fine, right? She's what, 10? Say Suzuki. O'Neal Cruz. There's the Giants, Mel Ott, Polar Bear, and Chris Bryant. Savage says, isn't that what, Adam says, isn't that what Uber and Lyft are for? You know, es posible. I'm gonna move these off to the side just because the stack does get a little higher with the update card, the jumbo case instead of the update hobby. Julio. Savage says 8. She would be fine, but I'm not doing that. I'm in the hood. That's fair. Jeremy Pena. Why did I think she was older? CJ. Gio. MJ Melendez. There's Lou Grayley on the silver. JP Sears, 171 of 499. Lou Bob, Shohei, and CJ Abrams on the 87. Let's take care of this Sears. Garrett Stubbs, there's Stephen Kwan. There's Steve Sisek. That's going to be Penn Murphy and Danny Young. Pedro, Harper, and Matt Brash. Savage says her one friend she walks out with literally lives across from the school, so she'd be by herself on the walk through the actual complex. Gotcha, Savage. Dustin May, Roger Clemens, Soto, and Biggio. Steven Matz, Matt Brash. Suzuki. It's gonna be Brad Boxberger on the silver, Adam Frazier at 2022. Get that top loaded. There's a nice Julio Rodriguez. That's gonna make its way into a top load. Trey Turner and Hunter Green on the 87. Savage says she prefers me to get her anyways. That's fair, Savage. And it gets you out of the house for like, what, 10 minutes? We got Darren Ruff. Jeremy Pena will top load that. Bobby Witt Jr. Took 2 cards there. Jacob Stallings. That's going to be Tim Anderson on the black border commemorative Jackie Robinson Day. We're going to top load that. That is going to be, I believe, to 199. Nice hit here for the Tim Anderson spot. Congratulations on this one. Savage says it's 32 degrees out in the morning and she wants me to walk her instead of mom taking her with the car. Well, you know, Savage, maybe she just wants you to get out of the house and she wants you to get some exercise, bud. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. That's interesting though. Maybe she's just more comfortable with you taking her. You know? And if she can survive 32 degrees, I think so can you. That, or it's just time to talk to you and stuff like that, and kind of cool though. Or you're cooler than mom, you know? There's Corey Kluber. That's gonna be Corey Kluber, 257 of 2022 on the gold. Pedro, Peterson, and Vladdy Baby. JP Sears, Julio, Port, Stephen Kwan, Hunter Green, Bobby Witt Jr., Ethan Roberts. We got Max Scherzer covering up a Tejas auto. We'll move that to the back. That's going to be Max Scherzer on the Diamond Greats. Posey, Anderson, and Seiya is covering up. That's going to be AJ Alexi. Blue ink on card rookie auto. Nice hit there for the Alexi spot on the 87 design. Wander Franco. There's Julio. Rivalry Love, Michael Fulmer. There's Luke Rayleigh, Bob Feller, Jazzy Jazz, and Bryce Harper. Jeremy Pena. Torque. Paredes. Seiya Suzuki. There's O'Neal, Quintana, Seiya on the silver. That's actually going to get a top load. Nick Whitgren, that is 353 of 499. Top load that. CJ, Alcantara, and Ken Griffey Jr. Top load both of these real quick. And let's get the Seiya top loaded. Cesar Hernandez. Palacios. There's Alcantara. Radish. We got MVP caliber. Hepia. Seiya on the rookie debut. Jake Walsh. Stama. There's Alec Thomas on the gold foil. Pettit Paragons, Giancarlo, and Torque on the 87. Let me get this stack moved to the side. Get a card box put up, and we'll keep going, guys. We got one stack left from box number 3, and then we just have the last half of our jumbo case. Looks like we are gonna have a gold Major League material coming in. Luke Jackson, Bobby Witt, Ivy Sael, Tim LaCastro. We got Trevor Story. We're gonna move that to the back. I think I already gave up the name though. Johnny Mize, Castillo, Tatis. Trevor Story is covering up Ryan Mountcastle. That is gonna be 5 of 50 on the bat. Nice hit right there for the Ryan Mountcastle spot. Nice lower numbered Major League material. Scherzer. There's Bobby Witt Jr. Matijevic. Kinda like saying his name. Marinaccio. We got Nick Castellanos. That is going to be Matt Olson. That is going to be code 59. Love this card with the fireworks. Ken Griffey Jr. Kershaw and Stott on the 87. We'll top load the image variation. Three packs to go. MJ Melendez starts this one off. Yoshi. Stephen Kwan. Picture Perfect. Chad Green. There's JP Fireisen. Max Scherzer. Kyle Schwarber. And A. Ron Judge. Corey Seager. Hunter Green. Royce Lewis. There's Theoberto. Cabrera. That is Nick Pivetta, 1138 of 2022. Top load that. Rafi Devers. Austin Riley and Alec Thomas. Look at him. Yep, I did. One last dance, that's a silver foil. We're gonna have our manufactured relic. Jesus Sanchez. CJ Abrams. MJ Melendez. One last dance. James Norwood. Move that to the back. Kirby Puckett. Marte. Chappie. That's going to be Julio Rodriguez on the Jackie Robinson Day commemorative patch. Nice hit right there for the Julio spot. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Get this one taken care of safely. Let me move my sleeve pile off to the side. We're also going to move our top load pile to the side. I mean our other half of that box. Una momento. get these last 3 boxes up on the screen. Set that off to the side. Alright, last box to unbox right here. Top load, or set those off to the side for when we get to our silvers. Alright guys, our oversized commemorative box toppers, that's going to be Willie Mays, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Buster Posey. I really like that they did all the rookie cards this year, at least for update. I know they did the oversized 87s for Series 1 and Series 2. We are going to have a possibly auto relic to 25, possibly just the relic to 25. Either way, a nice short print coming in. There's Stephen Kwan. Cole Sussler. There's Ken Griffey Jr., Acuna, Teddy. Covering up, that is going to be David Ortiz. That looks like a camo patch, 7 of 25. Nice Major League material right there for the Big Poppy spot. El Jefe says, player breaks remind me of the old Jerry Lewis telethons. Nice 7 of 25 Big Poppy. So the funny thing is, like, this is the really, really long one. And this is actually a lot faster paced than normal. The last time I did this, I was closer to 4 o'clock when we finished. This one should be done probably 2:45 at the absolute latest. Jake McGee, there's Julio. So, not too bad. There's CJ. But yeah, some of these can be really long. When I was doing the 3-case hobbies, those were 6 hours. So, they definitely take some patience. Chris Bassett. Jeremy Pena, 10-11 of 2022. We're going to top load that. Tatis, J-Ram, and Gabriel Arias. Adam, nowhere. Trust me, I barely want to sleeve these when I'm done. Like, I have my sleeve pile and stuff, and I do it, but it's just like, nowhere. It's one of those, I don't mind update, I don't mind flagship. It's just when you stare at the exact same cards for a couple hours, it's like, okay, let me go open something else and I'll come back to this. So, you know, my 4 p.m. show that I'm doing today is going to be a 3-box Chronicles. I like it. There's CJ. Jeremy Pena. Could you imagine if I had to sit here and, like, live sort it? Like, we'd be here for days. That's going to be Amir Garrett on the gold foil. Mariano Rivera, Paragons of the Postseason, Manoa guy, and Julio on the 87. Set that off to the side. There's Torque. So far our autos have been 2 Mike Baumans and a AJ Alexi. Who will our next auto be? Let's take some guesses, guys. That's going to be Garrett Stubbs on the silver foil. Danny Mendick, 213 of 499. We'll top load that. Theoberto, Contreras, and McCutcheon. Stephen Kwan. That is going to be Corey Kluber. We are going to have a White Sox commemorative hit. Trouty, Kirby, and Kluber is covering up. That is Lubob on the Jackie Robinson commemorative patch. Nice hit right there for the Lubob spot. Get this one taken care of. Michael Givens, there's Julio on the rookie debut. Wander Franco debut. CJ. Pena. CJ. Melendez. Stephen Kwan on the silver foil. That's going to be Helio to 2022. We'll take a look at that one. Judge, Tucker, and Juan Soto. Helio is going to be 2003 of 2022. We'll top load that right after we take care of this Kwan. I think this is going to be our second silver foil Kwan. Non-rookie debut. Really nice. Looks like we are going to have a numbered auto coming our way. Max Scherzer, there's MJ. Pepia. Seiya. Pavetta. There's Seiya Suzuki. Joe Ross is covering up our auto. Move that to the back. Shohei. Jeremy Pena. It's going to be Jorge Mateo and Rougned Odor, 1501 of 2022. That's going to be a Cincinnati Red. That is Tony Santillan. Nice hit right there. Blue ink on-card rookie auto. This is the black to 199. Let's get this one taken care of. 60 of 199. Set that off to the side. Darren Ruff. Jeremy Pena, we'll top load that. Bobby Witt Jr. Aledmus Diaz to 20. That's a gold foil. Starling Marte to 199. Reggie, Machado, and Trevor Story. Get this one taken care of real quick. Guys, right now on the clock, we have about 5 minutes until the first team closes. Diamondbacks, that's going to be a 3-box Chronicles coming up at 4 p.m. with me in the chair. I will be hanging out, and I'll probably be here until my 9:30 show. We're still working on setting that 9:30 show up. That's going to be our $100 Facebook random team break. That one's a ton of fun, typically 14 to 15 hobby boxes, or 12 to 15, depending on how licensed heavy it is. Either way, ton of fun with those big mixers. Sean Doolittle, there's Bo Brisky. That is covering up 71 of 71. That's going to be the rookie combo, Adam Aller and Zach Johnson. Get that one taken care of. Jack Morris, Goldie, and Scherzer. Hey, Adam, can I ask you to do me a favor? Joshua says how much for the next break. So Josh, the Chronicles break is going to be an eBay break. So that is just dependent on what the auctions close at. Bobby Witt Jr. On the A's, can you do me a favor and see if a couple players went unsold? That way I know if I have to randomize that card or not. If I tell you the names again. O'Neal Cruz. We got Dinelson Lamet, Warren Spahn, Springer, and Josh Donaldson. Let me move this stuff off to the side. Savage says, guess who's back? Back again. Savage is back. Tell a friend. Box number 5 from our jumbo case. Torque. CJ Abrams. MJ Melendez. We got One Last Dance. Carlos Rodon. Move this to the back. Torque on the black gold. Seager. Shohei. Rodon is covering up. That is Gosuke Kato. 306 of 499. Nice green ice right there for the Kato spot. Savage, Adam Aller, and Zach Jackson, Johnson, something like that. Oakland A's. I have a feeling they're both unsolds, but Stephen Kwan. They're both sold? Okay. Thank you, CC. Appreciate your help. Oh, that's right. I hit it on the website. You're right. Derek Hill. Sorry about that, Adam. Vladdy Baby. Buxton. Wander Franco. And that's going to be James Norwood, 6 of 71. Nice black border. Yeah, I'll have to randomize it regardless. It doesn't make a difference. I don't want to go through and take time looking on eBay, so we'll just randomize. And worst case scenario, it goes to the same person anyways. That was my bad, Adam. I totally forgot about that. CJ Abrams. MJ Melendez. Gotcha. You opened it up on Google Drive. There's Joe Ryan on the gold foil. Cole Sussler to $2.99. Nolan Arenado and Mountcastle. Let's get this one taken care of for the Sulcer spot. That one was 106 of 299. Jake Fraley. Alright guys, right now on the clock, 3 boxes of Chronicles. We have Diamondbacks, Braves, Orioles. Head on over, place your bids on eBay. That is coming up at 4 p.m. Central, so an hour and a half from now. Bobby Witt Jr. Nick Pivetta. Andrew McCutcheon, 1975 of 2022. Top of that, Lou Gehrig, Contreras, and Correa. Savage, it would be me. I'll be here covering. It was either that or go dark today, and I figured, you know, I'll stay. I don't mind. Torque on the 87. Julio. Michael Fulmer, Yadiel Hernandez. Move this to the back. We got Lou Gehrig, Xander B, Rodon. Simmons is covering up Acuna on the black Lou Gehrig Day patch. Nice hit right there. This should be to 199. We'll take a look at the back here in just a moment. And after, because I'm not. That is going to be 17 of 199. Move this half of the box off to the side. I can assure you that is not the case. And if it was, I would not be sticking around, let me tell you that. I am not for the cold. JP Sears is covering up our relic. We got Babe Ruth, Ian Happ, Helio, JP Sears. That is going to be Paul Goldschmidt number 2, I do believe. Or maybe not. Maybe just number 1. Either way, Paul Goldschmidt, nice hit right here. Potential MVP candidate. Nice Goldie. Looks like we are going to have a redemption. We got Jeremy Pena. We're going to top load him. Give me some guesses on this redemption, guys. Bobby Witt Jr. Seiya Suzuki. O'Neal Cruz. Adam says Machado and Musgrove. That'd be some sus collation. Cole Sussler. That is Andrew McCutchen on the image variation. Code 59. We'll move that to the back. Royce Lewis. Julio. Acuna. And McCutchen is covering up. Congratulations, you are due to receive a 1987 Topps Baseball autograph card, black parallel. Those are typically to 199 of Mackenzie Gore. Nice hit right there. Both of our redemptions have been San Diego Padres. Kind of interesting. Nice Mackenzie Gore. Rookie to 199. Let's take care of the McCutchen. This is going to be our second McCutchen image variation of the break. Guys, right now on the clock we have the Red Sox, Cubs, Reds. 3-box Chronicles on eBay right now. Head on over, place your bids. Hideo, Stecken Rider. There's Suzuki, Jake Walsh. Matt Beatty on the gold foil. Paragons Randy, Rafi, and Freddie. 2 packs left in box number 5. MJ Melendez. Garrett Stubbs. We got the Philly Phenoms. Danny Mendick. There's Ryan Pepe at 201 of 2022. Get that one top loaded. George Brett, Corbin Burns, and Sonny Gray. Stephen Kwan will top load him. There's Trent Giamborni, Alex Dickerson, Rogers Hornsby, Verlander, and Javi Baez. Guys, we are down to our last box and our silver packs. Sorry guys, had to sneeze. Let me move my sleeve pile off to the side. Michael Givens, there's Julio, we'll top load him. Wander Franco. Reed Detmers. We got Donovan Walton. Jeremy Pena, that is going to be code 59 on the image variation. Very nice right there for the Pena spot. Strasburg, Kirk, and Mackenzie Gore. Let's get this one taken care of. Let's keep going here. Looks like we're going to have a baseball star auto. MJ Melendez. Tommy Romero. It's going to be Shane Baz on the rookie debut. Reese McGuire, 15-10 of 2022. We'll move that to the back. Take care of the McGuire. Chipper Jones, Cabrera, and Matt Olson is covering up. That is going to be Simon Muzziotti from the Phillies. Nice rookie auto right here for the Muzziotti spot. Savage, give me your thoughts on Muzziotti. Darren Rupp. There's Jeremy Pena. Stephen Kwan. There was a fork. 1 second. There we go. Tyrone Taylor. O'Neal Cruz. We got Jake Fraley, Jimmy Fox, Vladdy Baby, and Gary Carter. Carter says, out of all the cases of update you opened, was the best Julio and Witt you pulled? I think I got a Julio Green to $4.99. What's up, Garrett? How are you? Joe Ryan. So no, not from last night. I did go home. I shut down the stream at 3:30ish. Went to bed, came back. Probably went to bed around like 6. Came back to the studio about 11. Got this break going. Boston Flex. There's Colin Moran, 5 of 71. Gonna top load that. Bobby Witt, Black Gold. Joe Musgrove and Stephen Kwan. Have this break. Have the 4 o'clock coming up now here in a bit. And then my official shift starts at 9:30. Nice Colin Moran. So, not too bad. This is going to be a longer day in terms of what I normally do, but I'm actually really used to it. So, that'll be fun. I get to rip all day, like I have no problem with that. Stephen Kwan. Interesting. There's Ramon Urias and Mike Trout. Yeah, Carter. It should be, but I don't know. I mean, I've pulled a Witt home field advantage, Witt relics, Julio relics. I think I've pulled Julio to like 199 on the commemorative patches, but like as far as base cards, not a whole heck of a lot. There's Julio. I would say Series 2 greater than Update. personally, in my opinion, but that's just the way I'm ranking it. Renee Patino. That's going to be Garrett Cole on the Major League material. Roy Campanella, Frederick, and Ozzy. Get this top loaded real quick. Garrett says, I'm only 34 and that makes me tired. In my 20s, I had a job and I pulled some serious hours. I think that's where all my gray hair came from. Fair. So far, no gray hairs. I think I pulled a white one out like a few months back, but haven't seen it come back, so far so good. But nah, I love it. I don't sleep a whole heck of a lot anyways, so it actually works out pretty well for me. And it's not very labor intensive either. I'm opening baseball cards, I can't complain. We got Sean, I can't pronounce his last name, and Junior Marte. Tanner Banks and Bennett Souza, 1378 of 2022. Get that top loaded. Schmaltzy, Otani, and Melendez. Guys, right now on the clock, Rockies and White Sox. Head on over, 3 Box Chronicles on the Bay. There's Julio. There's Brandon Marsh on the gold foil, I should say, Manrat, McClanahan, and Bobby Witt Jr. on the 87. I'm gonna move this stack over before it topples on me. Garrett, let me check for you here in a bit. I want to say if you have any, it's like $5 off the top of my head, but I will double check for you. I don't think we've seen our home field advantage yet. I think it is in this stack that I'm holding, so we'll find out here in just a bit. Yusei Kikuchi. I think I may have missed a Pena there. Give me one sec. Nope. Maybe not. Seiya. Seth Brown. Nestor Cortez. Seiya. Jake Walsh. There's Eric Fetty. That is going to be Alec Thomas. Both of our case hits in this break were Alec Thomas, Mike Trout, Gonsolin, and Jordan. 2 separate cases. Congrats to the Alec Thomas spot for both of the home field advantages. Alright, last pack. And then we get to our silver packs. We are going to have our manufactured relic in this one. We got Bo Brisky. There's Bobby Witt. There's Bobby Witt. We got Roberto Perez on the gold, Tyler Malley on the color match red to 199, Berra, Altuve. Nolan Ryan is covering up. That is going to be Aaron Judge on the Lou Gehrig Day patch. DraftKings has put up odds for where some free agents will play next. Judge is minus 165 to return to the Yankees, 300 for the Giants, and 450 for the Dodgers. Interesting. Aaron Judge. Alright, let me get this stuff moved aside real quick into its respective piles. Adam says someone was talking about Judge to about DeGrom to Texas. If you really believe that, odds are plus 2,500, so it could be a nice payday, definitely. Alright guys, we have our our jumbo packs off to the left, right, our hobby to the left. Let's get into these, let's take a look. Can we get a silver pack auto? I've only pulled one so far. We got Kirby, Stephen Kwan, Rodon, and Nolan Ryan. No numbers on the Nolan Ryan. We got Frederick, Sonny Gray, Bryce Harper, and that's going to be Tom Glavine. That looks like the black, possibly the blue to 150, but we'll take a look here in just a second. I am going to create two piles. The one on the left is going to be my top load pile, 96 of 150. And the one on the right is just my sleeve pile for the silver cards, since we do sleeve all of them. Colton Welker, Ryan De La Cruz, Josh Winder is covering up a Toronto Blue Jay. That is Matt Chapman. That is the purple to 75. We'll take a look at the back here in just a moment. – 58 of 75. We got Stephen Kwan, that's going to go into top load, Rodon, Nolan Ryan, and Joe Mauer. Take a look at the back of this one, not numbered. Carter says, I hope he does return to the Yankees, that way my Giants can use that money to sign multiple free agents. We have glaring holes in more than just right field. It's going to be Royce Lewis on the rookie. No number. Yeah, Carter. I deserve that one. Right now on the clock, Tigers, Marlins, Astros. Head on over, place your bids. eBay, 3-box Chronicles, Lodolo. Trevor Story, and that's Josh Donaldson. That is going to be to 50-40 of only 50. We'll top load this one. McGuire, Lodolo, and Trevor Story. No numbers on that one. We got Semien, Vladdy Baby, Jeremy Pena, that's definitely getting a top load, and Matt Chapman. No numbers. I don't, Carter. I really don't. Jose Miranda, Sonny Gray. But that's just my opinion. Bryce Harper on the silver. No numbers. That'll be interesting. Shohei, Correa, Royce Lewis, and Colton Welker. No number on the Welker. Oh, Adam. Adam. You, sir. Trey Mancini. There's a nice Julio. We'll top load him. Matt Olson. Andrew Vaughn is going to be our auto. Nice hit right there. That is going to be the base. Nice hit right there for the Vaughn spot. That is going to be 43 of only 99. Beautiful hit right there. Congratulations. To be fair, the Tampa Bay Rays really did try to get to split time between Florida and Canada, so I'm not that far off. George Kirby and Stephen Kwan, that's going to get a top load. Let's get into our jumbo silver packs now. We got Lars Nootbaar, Craig Biggio, Bryant, and Gabriel Arias. No numbers on that one. Yeah, but close enough. Mackenzie Gore, CJ Abrams is going to get a top load, and Spencer Torkelson. No numbers, but that's definitely getting a top load. We got Shohei, Correa, Royce Lewis, and Carlton Fisk is going to be our auto. Nice hit right there for the Fisk spot. We got two autos out of silver packs. Typically don't get silver pack auto, so I really like this. That is going to be 7 of only 30. Beautiful, beautiful hit right there. Congratulations to the Carlton Fisk spot. Get that set up there. Raven, no Pedroia. Yeah, both White Sox. You are right, Carter. CJ Abrams, Torque, Judge, and Maddox. Gotcha, Garrett. Edgar Martinez, Reggie, and Piazza. Not numbered on the Piazza. Nolan Ryan, Joe Mauer, and Marcus Semien. No numbers on the Semien. Jonathan India, Mancini. There's a nice Julio. Matt Olson. No numbers. Guys, right now on the clock, Royals, Angels, Dodgers, 3-Box Chronicles coming up at 4 p.m. Sorry. Ellie Harris Montero, Yohan Duran, Andrew Vaughn, and that's going to be Josh Donaldson on the blue to 150. Carter says, you know what this pack needs? More Nolan Ryan. Never enough Nolan Ryan. Take a look at the back. That is going to be 38 of 150. So we got it to 50 Donaldson and a to 150 Donaldson. There's Matt Chapman, Trouty, Tatis, and Benny Baseball. I saw the Kansas City and I got excited. Still haven't seen a Witt silver pack. We got Joe Mauer, Semien, and Jeremy Pena. That's definitely getting a top load. Vladdy Baby, Jeremy Pena, Matt Chapman, and Schwarber on the blue to 150. Take a look at the back of this one in just a moment. That is going to be 63 of 150. Trouty, Benny Baseball, and Jonathan India. No numbers on the India. Let me get these moved over to my sleeve pile real quick. And let me take care of this top load stack. And then we'll get to our recap, guys. Grab a stack of top loads. Whatever color you think is best, Savage. I'm not picky. Later, Carter. It'll get cleaned up. It's fine. It's just a lot of boxes, you know? No, I got it. Thank you. Alright, guys. We are about to go over our recap. I just have one more silver pack. Savage, it's a Raven, it's a art print from Savage. Okay, yeah, that's fine with me. White or blue, I have no problem with that. All right, can take half our stack here. Let's go over our hits. Jeremy Pena. I'm actually just gonna run through these. Julio, Torque, CJ, Torque, Julio, Pena. There's a Quan, another Quan, Kyle Schwarber, Donaldson, Chapman, Glavin, Tyler Malling, home field advantage Alec Thomas, Jeremy Pena SP, Sussler, Norwood, Cato, set that aside, Starling Marte, Helio Ramos, Juan, Mendick, Pena, Whitgren. We got Murphy and Young, Sears, Otani, Wander Franco, McGuire, Abrams, Palacios, Wander Franco, Melendez, Paddock, Donaldson, Givens, Eduardo Rodriguez, Polar Bear, Gonsolin, Arcia, Donaldson, McGee, Lorenzen Vintage, Bassett, Wade, Dunnan, Devers, and Kike. Matt Olson on the image variation, Seiya on the silver, Donaldson, CJ Image, Stephen Kwan, Hornsby, CJ Abrams, Adias, home field advantage, Big Poppy, Biggio, Jackie, and 2 Rodons. Let me get these moved off to the side real quick. Let's go over our relics. We got Aaron Judge, Garrett Cole, Goldie, Acuna to 199, Lou Bob, David Ortiz to 25, Julio, Ryan Mountcastle to 50, Tim Anderson 199, Schwarber, Ozzy, Jazzy Jazz, Abreg, Garrett Cole, Goldie, Brandon Marsh, Polar Bear, Trouty at 199, Vladdy Baby. Garrett, that was a update hobby jumbo player break. It is a case break. We got Carlton Fisk, Andrew Vaughn, Muziati, Mackenzie Gore on the black parallel, Tony Santillan, AJ Alexi, Mike Bauman, Manny Machado and Joe Musgrove on the All-Star Stitch dual autographed red parallel, Kervin Castro and Francisco Morales to 25. Guys, give me 1 sec. We have 3 cards we have to randomize. Let me get the randomizer popped up. Take you guys over with me in just a second. One we got Devers and Hernandez. Setting up all 3, that way we can just float between the 3. Alright, let's go over to window capture. We have Rafi Devers and Kike Hernandez. This is the vintage stock Boston Flex. We're gonna go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Winner of this one is gonna be Rafael Devers. Next, we're going to go the Aller and Jackson. This was the black to 71. We're going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's going to be the Aller spot. And the last but not least, the Red Stitch dual parallel, or the All-Star Stitch dual autograph card red parallel Machado and Musgrove. We're going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and good luck to whoever comes up in number 1. That is going to be Musgrove. Joe Musgrove. Give me 1 second. Let me get window capture taken down. Chat pop back up. That is Joe Musgrove on the dual auto. Aller on the 71 and Devers on the Boston Flex. Alright guys, let's go over our hits of the break. Alright, we'll do this first one is the Aaron J. Quillen D-Nice hit of the break. This is going to be the Julio Rodriguez. The Diamond Brilliance hit of the break is going to be the Mike Trout 26 of 199. The Cat's Filthy McNasty is going to be the Andrew Vaughn. silver parallel, or silver auto. The Chomps Big Buy of the night is going to be the David Ortiz 7 of 25 with a camo jersey. And the Valeria Vivian hits of the break, Carlton Fisk to only 30, and the Machado Musgrove All-Star Stitch dual autograph parallel. Guys, that was a heck of a break. Right now, Garrett, so it was 24 of the silver packs. We got 12 of them from Hobby and 12 of them from Jumbo. We did one case of each for the player break. Starting from a new, right now, nothing's gonna break. I am actually gonna shut this stream down. We are gonna start back up at like 3:45 for our 4 o'clock show. That's coming up now at, bidding's gonna end in about 30 minutes right now on the clock. We are gonna have, Twins and Mets, Yankees, A's, and Phillies are the next few teams. So if you guys want to get in on that, head on over to eBay. But we are gonna shut this one down for just a minute. Oh, Joe says, thanks for the patch. Have both Manny and Musgrove in this one. I love it, Joe. Even better. I love that that worked out. I just didn't have time to go look on eBay to see if it was sold to the same person or not. I'm glad you got it, though. Congratulations on that one, my man. Yeah, Dwayne, Chronicles number... I don't know if it's number 17 or 18, I'm going to be honest. There was one last night that I think was numbered 17. If so, that was last night at 3 a.m. And I do believe you had Houston in that one. You actually did really well. But guys, for now, you guys have been chomped. I will see you guys here in about 45 minutes. See you in a few.